Yeah.
Cool. Let's switch to the right carrier.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get my recording going. Might as well. It's just gonna be friendly practice, I guess.
Carrier 3 is the Majestic.
Hey, let's go.
So, what are we going on? So there's a 2-shield airframe there. Edgeley. Or do we push east for Dionysus?
No, yeah. We should probably broadcast what we're doing over the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be interesting for Bedrock, because that's going to be right in front of us for the first 3 shield. Elwood's the closest 4 shield.
We want to go due...
I'm thinking due
west?
east. No, you want due east, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a night tangle with the AI, which is at Avernus.
We could do that.
Do we have a password?
2243.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go.
Shall I relay that over?
Yeah.
How's it going, boys? Running a little late.
Yeah.
No worries. We're just getting started.
How do you switch carriers?
Over the map.
Pause menu, escape, thing.
The Majestic?
Yes, we are.
Cool. I am aboard.
Yeah, I think let's go east, go tackle with an AI carrier. Sounds fun.
Code flip now.
What's the password?
2243. Oh, I suppose we can have the lights on this evening.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a change of pace, isn't it?
Man, no reason really to not.
Yeah, I think let's go east. Let's go have fun tackling with the carrier. The AI.
Yeah.
Unless anyone has any strong objections.
Actually.
So, which is my carrier? Which one?
Majestic, carrier 3.
3. Okay. High point.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I've just been hopping between all the VCs, you know, relaying things. Oh, go! We're good to go. We're good to step off.
Got a heading for
arming
me?
you. Do you want any... What would you like your armaments to be on your
Due
airframe?
east, please. Bring us 090.
090I.
Which carrier are we?
3.
Right, my in-game chat is still a bit bugged, so that's going to be fun. Armament, let's just go with a set of AAs.
Standard recon, standard gun bills?
Yes, please.
Alright, 2 standard recons, 2 gun bills.
Which is the only thing we're going to get, and I assume as we're going to have limited resources that we don't want to self-destruct an aircraft for the first friendly loss.
Yeah.
That feels a little silly.
Yeah.
Right, we can probably pull radar. It looks like that's
Yeah.
still hot, taking some power.
Yeah. Well, Helm, once you've navigated around Journo... yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of cut past his port side.
Yeah, port to port.
So I'm
I don't think
thinking...
he's moving.
You know what? We can do this.
If we go to 980s...
I'll put the navigation lights on. No reason not to.
Cool. I've set a carrier waypoint.
This actually could have been interesting if we did minimal loadout and 3 carriers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Default loadout's a little overkill with 3 carriers. For the first couple islands, you could have this like massive amphibious assault. Would have been kind of interesting.
Yeah, we've done that before. Myself and Journo have done that before. It's just like a friendly game we played once.
Oh, I think I may have accidentally just queued up a aircraft. Oh no, that is Majestic.
You did.
Warrior's not moving. I thought I was accidentally set with one of Warriors going.
Heading reached 085.
Brilliant, thank you. So we have the Queen Elizabeth heading north, Warriors not moving anywhere, Majestic's heading east.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Warriors definitely crew. I think Warriors currently onboarding supplies. That's why
Looks like
And
they are.
They're also stealing all of our supplies, and they're also probably planning some shit out.
Yeah, the carriers started moving now.
Is there any competitive element to this, like the number of islands we can capture and stuff, or is there anything
Yeah,
else I should
there's
know
a-
about?
legally, we're not going to be looking to like. There is. If I only could get the chat up.
So, first island, first ship killed, first AA killed, first 3 shield, first 4 shield, first carrier, and then booby prizes if we lose an aircraft or a friendly carrier.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not.
can we launch a gun bill?
No.
Not really, we're not going for any particular.
We are not going to get first island captured. We're not too concerned about it. We're just kind of. I think we're kind of just
A1
taking one
holding
for
on
the team.
deck.
Yeah,
We got some heavy seas. I would hold on that launch.
Yeah, we're holding on deck. You're fine. I'll handle it.
Oh,
Good
for
right
some
now.
reason I thought we were the Queen Elizabeth, but never mind.
no.
No, we're
I
Majestic.
forgot we're Majestic.
A1, clear the deck.
I do approve of being British, though.
Except you have an American on board.
Yeah.
Your helmsman, and probably weapons officer, if I had to guess.
Well, once we actually have some more things to be doing, don't worry about sticking to the helm. We can always move people around. I
Yeah.
don't tend to worry too much.
Do you want me to maintain this heading, or are we looking to head somewhere specific?
This heading should bring us nicely over to Naiades, at which point we can launch a couple of razor bills and try and take a few islands. We'll also probably find ourselves facing an AI air carrier fairly fast.
Aye.
So, a little bit of dead time as we get started. After that, things will probably get moving fairly quickly.
Should we put up the second Albie?
I don't see why we do. What have we got?
Maybe wait till we're a bit closer.
Yeah. Wait a little bit
Yeah,
just to
keep-
stagger the launch times.
We've also got a bit of heavy seas. Not like that's a very big problem, however.
Hey, are there any ships at Burn, Ludendus?
At Bern,
Due
Yeah,
north.
due north.
someone is in the gimbal. Brock, can you tell?
What was that? Where you want me to look?
Due north.
000.
Any ships?
What am I looking for? Possibly a carrier or
ships
what?
at Burn. 350 from you.
There's none on the south side of the island because that's in radar coverage, so they'll
Yeah.
probably be around the sides or on the far side.
Because I was thinking if there was a ship, we could just fling a cruise missile at it and get the first ship killed.
I don't see any lights. Don't see anything.
Yeah.
I see lights off to the north of that island, but I can't tell if that's...
Probably Bedrock, which is the free shield beyond it.
Yeah, Kazakh is going out with an albatross with a camera, so if they do spot a ship,
Yeah.
they'll probably get it.
Yeah.
If someone wants to expedite 3-1, they can, and see if we can get something
it.
at Naiades,
Yeah.
because that might be the closest. Well, possibly something.
Brock, fly 085.
Actually, if we want to go for first ship kill, send Brock due north, try and take out something at Bedrock as we sail past.
Alright, that's a good idea. Brock, you fly.
No, missile out from Warrior.
That's probably anti-hangar.
Possibly, yeah.
Can I have cruise missiles? Can I have cruise missile release?
Cruise missiles...
Yes, please.
Stand by.
Oh, you're taking my speciality.
Cruise missiles aren't been ready.
Kraken. I probably stole that off Journo's carrier.
Looks like
Yes,
it,
you
yeah.
did. You did. Warrior,
My cruise
Majestic,
missile now.
thank you for use of cruise missile.
Use your own
So
missiles,
I'm-
you cheeky buggers.
I'm in the barge and bringing quite a few torpedoes.
Missile out.
Give it back.
Give it back. All right, be careful what you wish for there.
I mean, I'm tempted. Alright, can someone push me a bit closer to this swordfish, please? Not too close, though. You know, just handle the waypoints.
I was going to say, is that another one of... Is that warriors having stolen one of our missiles? Or,
Probably.
yeah, they've stolen one of ours.
Nah, no, we're even then. Alright, hold me here, please. Waypoints.
Cool. Do I take the cruise missile system back offline, just so we don't keep supplying our friends with weapons?
Weapon system disabled.
Warrior Majestic, you're welcome to the use of that missile.
Nexus, I can't hear you.
Oh, he's talking through game chat.
Yeah, it's through VC.
I hear you. I hear him perfectly fine.
Yeah, I should have Discord and in-game voice on different push-to-talks.
What's the course of this aircraft? It seems to be heading away.
You're just on an orbit.
Cool. Just make sure I don't drop out because I'm 70. I'm eight clicks in climbing, and it's.
Yeah, we've pulled you around. You're coming back.
Thank you.
Any of those ships will do.
Yeah, anyone. I've already got one targeted. I've identified it's CWIS 4, so it's perfect shot straight in.
Scratch
Crash
one.
one. I'll put it in chat.
Confirmed kill.
Do you want me to kill any more or just leave?
No, that'll do.
Alright.
If you need a pilot, tell me.
We've got some calmer seas coming up.
I was thinking of sending some torpedoes to the other ones. What do you guys think?
Well, I think Reapers are going to go and take Bedrock, so unless you're thinking to want to give them a hand,
Yeah.
so they're going up towards Edgeley as well.
It would all depend if we have radar contact or not.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we can probably launch a Razor Bill here.
It's still quite a long way out to Naiades.
Brett has recorded our kill.
We
28 kilometers. So
We don't got radar contact on anything north of us.
You
so.
don't want to launch until at most 25 Thorough Fraser. Could I actually have cruise missile release, please, again, so I can pre-hit the airframes?
Missiles armed.
Yep. Sadly, that won't count as an AA kill.
Yeah. I mean, I can let them take off. Or I can
Greyhound
just-
away.
Greyhound, thank you.
Greyhound? Is that?
Yeah.
That's the code word for in missile launch, kind of, or at least targeting a surface target.
Oh, I thought it was Dragon.
Kraken is for sea target. Notionally.
Kraken is anti-ship. Greyhound is anti-ground.
Yep.
Greyhound.
Oh,
away.
you're taking out the hangar at
0,
90s?
Yeah.
1, 0.
Brilliant. That's being picked up by Warrior.
Yeah.
Do we have something inbound for landing, or
Nope.
is that taking off?
No.
Another ship. The other is possibly genetics.
Yeah. Eyes on. It is Sword. CWIS is, I believe,
Holy shit!
4 CWIS.
Should we launch some torpedoes at Bedrock?
I don't even know if they're in radar range.
Not worrying about it. Warrior's got Bedrock.
Okay.
Missile released.
They're not on radar.
Yeah, at least two ships are genetics.
No ships at Naiades. If you want to push me in, I can get the scout off.
Yep, let's move you in. And then we.
It's going to take a while for the Razor Bill to get elevator up and all that. Do you mind if I launch it now?
What's the range to the island?
30, but I mean, you expedite it. You get that thing bending down at like an 80-degree angle. You're
I mean,
probably
you can
good.
also just, if you just have hold on deck on, you can get her up on deck ready to launch.
We have a brief weather front coming in with some more heavy seas up ahead.
Also, is it just me or is Sniper quiet? Just a little.
Yeah,
I
I've
might
boosted him to 200% on my Discord.
be. Here, I'll turn myself up a bit. Is that better?
That's better. Thank you.
All right, we got a brief weather front coming in along with some more heavy seas. The weather is progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
Can confirm it's pretty rainy over here.
Visibility is going to drop if we. I'm hoping that fog like
This
bank doesn't move
island is
south.
scouted. Move me on.
Let's move you down to. Let's move you towards Dionysus.
Is
That way.
Dionysus due east?
It is due east, yes. It's
That's
another.
the
It's a
aircraft.
2 shield. So
That's the
What
aircraft
is
island.
052?
052. That's
we
the
got
island.
A
Yeah.
Razorbill is holding on deck, standing by.
Can I have a cruise missile, please?
Missiles are armed and ready.
Thank you. Kraken.
Ooh,
We got a Razorbill standing by on deck.
brilliant.
I got a
Do you want me to-
Kraken for Dionysus. Dionysus.
Do you want me to clear that Razorbill to take off?
No.
We're 27. Okay.
Hold?
Hold.
Hold now.
It's a gun bill.
I would wait a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Yeah,
pain
it's
to get the
gonna
landing
take
as
a
well on the return. So
Break, break, break. Explosions due north. 350 from my aircraft.
that'll be the AI carrier sent due north.
Yeah, due north. It's very specifically targeting swordfish, bearing 343, distance about 12. Tally carrier 002, distance 20.
002, distance 20.
All right, we're 25 clicks out. Can I launch this thing?
Yes.
Also,
Distance.
I'm currently trying to target a ship.
Do you
Yeah, it
want
looks
me
like
to
they're going for
turn
probably
to-
tokamak or genetics.
Do you want me to turn to intercept that carrier?
Negative. Let's come into Naiades. There's going to be a load of ships in the way.
Aye.
So, Point, are you aware of the? Yeah, you're scanning it.
Yeah, it's an AA threat to keep me away from it.
Yeah.
Work, and your gimbal. Good.
Adjusting heading 009.
Okay. No CWIS threat, just AA threat. I'll
090.
Yes.
Go on, moving you to the south side of the island.
Thank you.
Cruise missile is authorized.
Yeah, cruise missile's already airborne.
Brilliant.
Yep. We got the launcher on standby for another launch if we need it.
Yeah.
We got a full rack of missiles and 5 more in storage.
Sounds good.
There was a fair collection of ships at genetics. Actually, we can probably shoot the gap between genetics and Elwood and go and keep an eye on that AI carrier. So if we launch A2 and send it up that way, that'll need
I
to
can
be...
keep visual contact as needed. It's not that far.
Right, I've queued A2. Can we get hold on deck, please? Thank you.
Is anybody else getting performance issues at all?
Nope. Hey Nexus, can you push me, say, 1 kilometer north?
Yep, I can bring
Thank
you a
you.
bit closer.
I've almost finished scouting
Yeah,
Dionysus,
you're-
just as a side quest.
Yeah, you're looping a bit closer now.
Thank you.
Just mindful.
Fuel check. We've got about 3/4 of a tank left.
We should probably procure some fuel.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning on taking the AI island, which will give us all
Yeah.
of the supplies. Because it won't steal any. So we'll end up...
I have 30 units of fuel in the barge.
Ah, brilliant.
Perfect.
Somebody else has just taken an island, so they get the point for that one. That was... it looks like Warrior beat Queen Elizabeth. We're taking Bayern beats Socrates.
Okay, Brock. We are getting close.
Alright. Ship is active, ship is active.
You're in its radar range, but not in missile.
Keeping an eye on it. 6,700 out.
CSI, did you want to have a go at clearing this aircraft for launched? See if you can get it off the deck when it's up.
Copy. Is it on deck right now?
Yes, it's ready.
Caesar comm, you're good for launch.
Scratch.
Yep.
Actually, hang on. Once we crest this wave,
Oh,
Alright,
that should be good.
yeah.
Clear.
alright.
That was a little sketchier than I normally like. Sorry, did you say scratch? Point.
Yeah, scratch. Push me in. Also, Greyhound for hangar.
Greyhound away.
Yeah.
We got a torpedo in the water.
Interesting.
Due north of us.
Yeah, no threat. It's heading too far west. Yeah, AI carrier striking genetics. Does that mean the AI gets a point if it takes genetics?
Well, no. They already got the first carrier, so. Oh, sorry, they already got the first island.
Chester.
Yeah, but there's first 3 shield gets a point as well.
That's true, I suppose.
CSI, did you want to jump in the other Albatross, ID 32? So having looked towards genetics,
I'm free.
IG32.
just north of the carrier. Ludendus has opted in.
And what exactly do you want me to do?
Just see if you can see what's going on at genetics a bit more clearly, because we're getting some kill notifications.
Copy. Stand by. I can't
Nexus
see
is
much.
scouted, ready to move on.
It looks like I see. I can't tell which island I'm looking at. What's my bearing to genetics?
045.
045.
Genetics 079.
Yes, sorry, you're a bit further up than I think
Okay,
you are.
I see anti-aircraft fire and strafing runs right now.
Nexus, just pushing my aircraft north since I've finished
Yep.
Geonosis. I'm gonna quickly go scout that carrier.
Okay.
I believe is that carrier actively attacking genetics? Because
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I just saw a couple of albatrosses going for gun runs. I don't see signs of an enemy ship.
Might be a bit further away then. That's
What
fine.
carrier? Oh,
Hostile air contacts, and they already have a couple of friendly swordfish or needlefish.
Tally enemy carrier.
Can you? There's a couple of boats in the water just to your southeast. That may be a threat. So.
full scan off. Alright, I've got a full scan on that carrier. We're good for now.
If you,
Yep.
there's a potentially hostile aircraft coming towards you. Point ID 251.
Alright, keep an eye on AWACS mode.
If you can get a shot off on it, please do, because that might give us the first.
Taking a kill.
Try and go for the kill.
Me or point?
Point.
Okay.
There are a couple of ships to your east. Did you want to see if you can scan those?
Alright. Self-guiding this. Oh, eyes. Tally.
Ludendus, if you wanted to send a couple of torpedoes towards genetics, that would be great.
Roger.
90s is clear.
Brilliant. Yeah, beginning to get into the point where scratch. Send that for the chat. That's AA kill.
Okay.
I'm currently scanning the weapon loadouts on the ships here.
Brilliant.
You okay? Weapons hot for cruise missile versus sword.
Hey, do you want me to try to hit one of the needlefish with a TV guided?
Negative. We've got some other munitions for that.
Copy. All the ships in this area are scanned that I can tell. There's not much else to see.
Brilliant. Cool.
We have a mantel launching from the island genetics.
That's fine. If he comes out towards
It's-
you, Feel free to engage.
I think he is.
There are two ships further south, roughly
Wait, no,
120.
I think that might be a petrol. I can't tell.
That's fine. ID 200 and ID 201. If you can get a scan on those as well, that'd be great.
200 and 201, copy. Working on it.
Brock, I'm gonna pull you south just for because AA threats. Oh, aircraft trying to intercept you. Just trying to save those TPs.
8 torpedoes are on the way.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ludendus.
Nexus, can we stop the carrier? Just get this raise bill down.
ID 200 identified. CIWS, missile AA, torpedoes, and gun.
Don't stop into the torpedo. Go fast, go fast, go fast.
Oh, yeah.
We're fine.
You're fine?
Yeah, fine. Clearing off. Just stop us here so we can get that aircraft down.
Carrier stopped.
There we go. Alright, do you want to send this aircraft... Okay, what do you want to do with ID-31? Because
Right.
I kind of don't want to where she is, because she's being engaged by...
Yeah, you've got a lovely chain of aircraft following you down.
Can we send it to Storm? Just get recon Storm?
Yes.
ID 200 and 201 I marked and identified.
Brilliant.
That's a lot of fucking torpedoes.
Yep. Both. So we've got a swordfish. Oh yeah, both swordfish. Sorry, I twigged the swords.
Do we want to... How are we holding position right now? We're holding.
If that aircraft's back on deck, get us moving again.
Yeah, we're good.
Retro.
North side of the island.
The Razor Bell is back on deck, yes.
Hey,
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
pulling the aircraft.
There's
out
a
of
carrier heading waypoint set if someone's on helm to adjust course.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just pulling the ID-32 back due to air-to-air threat, anti-air threat.
No, that's fine. That's great. Thank you very much.
What do we want to do about ID-32 that's just kind of chilling right now? Do we want to move it closer, or are we just going to leave it there?
Right, I'm just having a look at what these torpedoes are doing.
Holy crap, that's a lot of torpedoes.
Right, if I bring you a bit further north, what I'd like... Are you any good at using cruise missiles to kill ships?
I'm good.
I can, yes.
Yep. Cool. I think it's ID 200, which is further... Oh no, not 200. Whatever the...
201 is further out.
Is Naiades clear?
Naiades is... I'm just letting us pull in a bit closer, and I'll throw a seal out.
Alright,
We want to launch a gun bill towards one of the other two.
Yes, go for gun bill for Dionysus.
aircraft is already queued.
Yep.
Got it.
Also, sorry if I'm kind of jumping ahead a bit, Nexus.
No, that's fine. You're doing a great job. This is very much a collaborative exercise.
Do
CSI,
we want to...
feel free to have a go for 201 with a cruise.
with a missile? Gotcha.
Yeah, cruise missile from the carrier. I'll arm the system.
Copy.
Missile is available.
Should I stop the carrier here?
It's alright. No, keep heading east because we want to head over towards Dionysus to pick up.
Kraken.
Storm reconnaissance of Storm complete, doubling back north to Athenas.
Brilliant, I'd spotted the waypoints. Someone's unlocked the nice Manta waypoints for us. And throwing a seal out the back of the carrier.
One of those torpedoes seem to have been defeated.
Maintain heading is engaged.
What's the... Which island am I going to? I'm going to
Dionysus, yeah. 170.
It looks like only 2 torpedoes are tracking.
What's current like?
Current is pushing towards the north. Why?
Never mind. Disregard. You could probably tell I was going to see if we could throw a seal out the storm.
It looks like the torpedoes are tracking 200.
Do you want to redirect to 201?
Yeah,
CSI?
try 201.
Yep.
See us.
Missile destroyed. It was too late.
No, that's fine. Fire it. Have another go.
Copy. Launching. I lost the track.
Scratch one.
Swordfish 200 is down.
Although some of those torpedoes look like they may be coming back to bother us.
We should probably fire a noisemaker. If you fire 025, it will probably...
Send it up towards the AI carrier.
Yeah. Do you want me to do
It
that?
almost looks like 201 is literally sinking. It's underwater.
Yeah, it'll come back up. Thank you, Point. Yes, torpedoes
I'll launch
authorized.
that now. I'll just get the delay up.
Yep.
Missile is 5 clicks out.
Okay. Left side tube away. Yep, you guys. Fine.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Brilliant. I'm going to push you in a bit closer. There's a hostile aircraft over genetics. Please engage.
Roger, hang on. I gotta figure out where he's at.
I'll give you bearings. 078. About
Heading
9 o'clock.
078.
Yeah, 9
Flanking,
o'clock.
flanking right to left. It's a petrol.
Arming missile.
There's 2 petrols, in fact.
Easy targets.
Oh, didn't mean to open the web page. I meant to repair the mod. Okay. Web not updated. Good.
I think I have eyes on him. There he is.
Okay.
Target locked. Fox 2. Splash.
One torpedo failed to take bait, but it looks like it will run aground and be no back.
Winchester.
I'm thinking let's go for genetics, and then we can come double back down to storm in a bit if we want fancy.
Avernus
Box
is
2
the
again.
warehouse island. I'm currently over top of it getting reconnaissance.
Brilliant.
Both enemy aircraft down.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Island is blank.
Yeah, that's the as you say, the warehouse island.
Oh no, correction. It has just.
We still have a torpedo inbound.
Yep.
Do we want to get another noisemaker out?
Yes, please.
Copy.
Clear
Come on.
here. Island clear.
I should have left the engine off. That probably would have. Might just be worth countermeasuring at this point.
Noisemaker out.
Do you guys mind me taking some
Countermeasures
crackdowns at
armed.
carrier?
I think it's taken. No, there we go. That's
We are hit.
that's fine.
It's only hull damage.
Okay. Sorry, you say island clear, Brock.
Yep. Nexus is clear.
Fancy some high altitude strafing runs of genetics?
Yeah, I can do that.
Brilliant.
Anything else you need me to do? Are we just gonna leave that seal behind, or are we waiting for
It
it?
will probably we're probably going to be coming back in vaguely the area, so it can try and catch up with us at some point.
Do we have petrols on board? Can't we
Not
just
yet.
have one left?
The plan is that we'll get one from Dionysus, although we'll probably have to double back for it. Oh no, we have garbage. CSI, can you put us on a heading towards genetics, please?
Heading towards genetics. Yep. Hang
Hostile.
on. We got an aircraft coming in. I'm gonna slow down so it can hit the deck first.
Yes, thank you.
Looks like enemy carrier is heading towards Avernus.
Yeah.
I'd like to take some cruise missile shots. I've got a strat that I use that can hit carriers.
Ready for the throne.
Krakens.
Right. We're not going to
Fire
get any.
spots are delivered to Naiades.
Brilliant.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See if I can at least
Craft
sneak
on
one.
deck. We are en route towards genetics.
brilliant.
Alright. We could, before we take the genetics, hit Avernus, since it's a low shield and it's all the warehouse supplies.
Yeah, but I'd rather take the 3 shield and get the points for that.
Fair enough. Alright. Speaking of that, I will have to disappear in about 5 minutes.
Okay, if you want to jump at Brock, you are authorised to have a couple of goes with your cruise missile strat.
All right, thank you.
I'll get you in a better waypoint
Kraken
position.
now.
Give me a little bit of a better spot. That'd be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ludendus, if you wanted to send a couple of torpedoes up towards the Enterprise, that would be good.
Be advised, we have 2 cruise missiles left in storage.
Oh,
Cruise missiles are arriving. We have more.
okay. Because I was gonna say there's a higher percentage chance that I could hit one of the escorting vessels.
That's fine. Yeah.
You might as well hit the carriers. It's about
Alright.
25% health per hit, so hit the carrier.
Point, just so you're aware, do you want to use the TV and kill the Manta that's buzzing around behind you?
Oh, is it buzzing around behind me? Alright, Roger. Fox 1. Is it
Yeah.
178 my target?
Yeah, out of torpedoes.
Yes, confirm.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to actually get around me just so I don't have to deal with Seawis.
Be advised, we are now at half fuel.
Okay. Well, we have Naiades locally, so we can. That's our fuel island. So let's get.
The barge has 7 cruise missiles and 13 torpedoes, as well as a bit of fuel.
Brilliant.
Okay. Is my aircraft definitely closing over the island?
It is. Yes, I just waved you slightly further away.
No, I want to be over the island. So I can
Yeah, you're coming
take
in,
that hand.
coming into range. I don't want to push you too far because it's being cruise missiled by the Enterprise. Missile on you, potentially, Point? Oh, no, it's a cruise going for the island.
Cruise going for the island.
Or is it your TV?
Oh,
I think I might be looking
might
at
be.
your TV.
I got 2 mantas. Scratch one of them.
Brilliant. If you fancy having a dogfight, feel free.
I've got no missiles.
Ah, well, in which case, I don't think you can. I don't think I want you doing a Fox 4.
Yeah. I am just gonna. I know there's at least a Seawis threat on the northern. Why is my altitude dropping? I know where there's a Seawis threat, so I can at least scout that for you.
Brilliant.
Just wait for the carrier to get in range. So
Yeah.
Do we want to arm the gun and deal with the turrets at here at genetics?
Yes, I've just updated the waypoint. If you could bring us into that bay of the island.
I bought one
confirmed.
petrol. What should I buy next? What should I buy next?
I have a missile armed in case
a
we need it.
Manta, please.
Can you get the carrier flare armed, please?
Carrier flare, yes.
Yep, thank you.
That's torps. There's flares. There we go.
I can call it in from here, so I've got it.
Main gun is also armed.
We have a missile lock on the carrier firing. That's
Thank you.
a missile out. Arming
Do you want to
Seawis.
hold the carrier here?
Holding here. Aye.
Alright. Volcano.
Scratch.
Enemy
Sorry,
Manta
that's wrong
down.
call, wrong call, but, you know. Shells out.
Yep.
Okay. There is a Seawis threat somewhere north end of island, roughly directly below my aircraft. Unknown location. Oh, eyes on. Tally. Okay, it's a no factor. That missed. On rounds.
Right. What are you working on, Brock, over at 31?
Nothing at the present. If you need something.
Can I have permission for a... Oh.
I'm going to turn on some of our Seaways on our right side, just because that's the direction that the missiles are coming in from.
Can we... Okay. I recommend deploying the ground vehicles just with the IRs, because it is not worth me wasting 160mm rounds on a single turret when you can just fling a couple IRs at it.
Yep, well, you can do that, though.
And I'm dealing with the remaining contacts as we speak. There
That's
isn't too many.
Cool, I'm going to throw out S3 and S4. Oh, that may have messed up somebody else's. Ah, the other.
Alright, permission for... Well, stand by. Come on. Problem removed. Right. Okay, remaining contacts on the island are 1 IR Seal, 1 IR Turret, and 1 Seawist Walrus.
How far out? There's... Yeah, so you've got the IR turret.
Yeah.
Have we got laser missiles on this?
No, that's only Carrier 1.
Right, yes.
That
yeah.
was my first thought, so...
Yeah, no, that's fair. Seal, can I have someone in ID 29?
I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to reverse us out of this bay just because we're drifting into the sandbars, and if we get beached, it's done. So.
Oh, looks like they built a ship.
Can you just stop for
over-
one moment and let this seal get out from behind us?
Actually,
Hold on
do
here.
you want to send in the gun bill?
Have we got one? Yeah, let's send. Yep.
She'd only have to... Okay,
Yeah.
as long as you target 191 first, you'll be safe. 191 is the Seawist threat.
I can do
But
this.
there isn't really anything... Hang on,
Second
right.
carrier marked on map.
I like... Okay, Correction, I found a second Seawist seal. I just need it. If you wait a moment, I might be able to get
A1
one.
is ready soon.
Cool. A3 is going up.
I don't
I'm
think
good
any
with-
of those torpedoes are going to hit.
That's fine.
Okay, stand by. Getting those 160mm rounds out. There you go. That should be
Enterprise is deploying noisemakers like crazy.
Alright,
Yeah.
no more Seawist threat. I'm gonna have to jump ship. I wish you guys best of luck, and I'll see you
Brilliant.
guys around.
Thank you. If someone wants to jump in Seal 29, we can push that in and use that to try and. Actually, can someone 160 the turret 198?
You sure I'm gonna take it out with Razorbill?
It's a. If you are happy to stay out of range, it is a missile
Yes.
turret.
I'm ready to 160.
Stand
Should I
by,
go?
Ludendus. Let's just give let's give Brock a chance. Let's give him a pass.
Do you want me to destroy that or 198 like that last turret, or are we going to 160 that?
I think Brock's just going to take it out in a single pass.
Somebody wants to get
Copy.
gun, maybe
What
easier
about the
than-
other? What about the other two ground vehicles?
Hey,
Brock will probably do that. Sorry, Point, go.
if one of you just wants to throw up the stream, I can just keep watching. I don't actually have to be in a different PC.
Brock, I'm in your gun.
Let's give. I'm going to give that a go.
Yeah, I'll just be in.
Confirm kill on the
Can I start a stream? I can't stream in this channel. Okay.
I'm ordering ID 29 back to the carrier.
Brilliant, thank you.
One ID 192 is on its last legs. There you go. All ground targets down. We should have the gun bill come back. Got that set for
Let's
you.
go AFK for just a minute and be right back, boys.
Okay.
I've ordered the gun bill to RTB, so it will return momentarily.
I'm going to switch the second Manta up for another couple of albatrosses because with that we can probably take out the carrier.
Torpedo inbound.
It might not hit.
No, but that doesn't mean I'm not worried about it because it's on radar.
Yeah, it's albatross
I'm
3-1.
gonna put a noisemaker out that way just to make sure we don't get nailed by it again.
Yeah, if you can try and get the noisemaker heading up towards the Enterprise, then maybe we can use
Copy.
it
You
against
got
them.
it. You got like a heading for it.
Yep, stand by. Bearing 038.
038.
Call it 200 for activation.
Noisemaker away. Oh wait, that's the left heart tube. Oh well.
It's probably
That'll be
fine.
fine. It'll work. It should anyway.
May actually work out being better. Okay. You see, I'll probably wait there.
Missile away. Where is that heading?
Kraken.
Sounds like Brock.
The Enterprise, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Wait, is that? I have visual on that carrier, by the way.
Yes, it's really not that far away.
No. If only we had more torpedoes. Actually, we do.
Yeah, torpedoes have unloaded.
Yeah, give it another volley. I don't know that we're going to necessarily need to use them for much else.
Give me a direct bearing to that carrier again, real quick. Is it the same bearing?
Stand by.
Somebody want to get on TV? You can take it out with TV or AA.
You're heading into carrier SAMNet range, Brock.
Somebody
042.
moved it. Somebody moved me. I'm dragging
where-
Yeah.
if I get out.
Pulling you south, pulling you south.
Okay, Noisemaker has defeated the enemy torpedo. Or I guess that might have actually been our torpedo.
Yes, it was.
Oh, almost got.
Those bots not actually capturing the island.
Brock, you are followed by an enemy aircraft.
Damn it.
Yep.
Could I get into the laser guided missile?
That's really irritating. I've just made a mess of capturing genetics. Although it looks like the Reapers are going to beat us to bedrock. Oh well.
I'm tracking 252. Ooh. Missed.
No joy. We got virus bots out. I'm gonna prepare to turn towards the enemy carrier.
If you could, brilliant. There's another hostile contact on you.
What do we have landing right now? Is it a Albatross?
Nothing currently landing, but I'm just about to pull the Albatross down so we can launch a strike.
I've got a landing heads up, so something's
Bring
on
them
approach.
close to our carrier, so we can shoot them down. I'm arming the anti-air.
Alright, I'm bringing us about. Well, just be ready to.
Rockets.
Chase
One of those is a rocket aircraft.
Ideally, we shoot that down before it gets to us.
Yeah. I've just asked Razorbill to take off to give us some AA missiles.
Brock, come close to the carrier so I can shoot them down.
Okay. To our carrier?
Yes, go west.
it.
Go west.
Got it.
We are now facing the enemy.
You got the missile out?
You're not close enough.
We got 4 enemy aircraft.
You must get much closer.
Flash.
You're under attack.
Brock, you got a Manta on your 6.
Got it. I got one of them.
Yeah,
You can bring him back to the carrier if you
Papa.
want.
Come to Papa.
We've got missiles ready to light him up.
Got it.
He just overshot. Nope, he's turning back around.
ID 33 is available.
We have a Albatross inbound.
Fox 2.
Permission to buzz the tower.
Buzz the tower.
Check out your window.
Yeah, we're
Fox
watching.
2.
Splash.
Good.
Oh,
Splash.
dude, Jesus, dude, that's a lot of missiles. Hey, now. Was that both of them down?
Yeah,
both
that's
of
it.
them.
Yes.
Radar's clean.
Yeah,
let's
Buzz?
turn off one of the
Brock, I'm
AA
going to pull.
missiles.
Brock, I'm pulling your Albatross down. Actually,
Enemies surface contact on radar.
okay, let's try and clear up our airspace. How do we want to get? Any preferences on what we want to do to deal with this carrier, guys?
I just fired 2 more torpedoes at him.
I think you sent a noisemaker and a torpedo.
I did
Oh no!
not.
Oh no!
There
That's sorry. I
was-
was looking at the previous volley.
Yeah, I loaded another noisemaker, but I loaded both right tubes with live torpedoes.
Brilliant.
They
Okay.
are outbound with a 100-second delay.
Right. Let's have a look. Let's. So we have a Manta.
We have another Albatross, or not Albatross, but Razor that just landed.
Brilliant.
We are somewhat short on anti-air missiles.
Only have 29 plus the 4. Well, like
Brock,
26.
I'm going to give you a petrol that can go and deal with Storm to the south, if you fancy that.
Alright.
Unless
Okay.
anyone else wants to do a long-range petrol op.
Genetics is secure.
Yeah, we absolutely need Tokamak or Elwood.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to get Albatross 3-1 down, and then start loading up our aircraft for a strike. Assuming we get a few good hits in, then we can.
Did we just secure the first 3 shield? Because Genetics is ours.
No, Warrior unfortunately
They-
beat us
damn
to
it.
it slightly.
Scratch on the petrol up. I gotta go help my kids for a minute. I'll be back.
Not a problem. Ludendus, did you want to run the petrol up or CSI? I don't mind.
Yeah.
You want me to, where do
Petrol?
you, what's the petrol carrying?
The petrol is currently taking off and is queued to pick up a seal. Actually, it'll probably be a while because this Albatross is coming into land.
Where are you trying to fly it to?
Storm, southeast.
Is Storm clear?
It's a one shield, that's why the petrol's armed.
I see.
So Albatross is landing.
That sail's gonna have to wait a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. What have we got in terms of... We haven't got anything over here that gives us guns, so we can't do... We haven't got any battle cannons or anything like that we could put on
I'm gonna
there.
double check our stock real quick. We've got a lot of IR missile launchers. We have
Yeah.
the 8 torpedoes in stock, 7 cruise missiles, 25 AA missiles, 10 laser guided missiles, 39 IRs, 10 light bombs. We don't really
yes.
have a lot of like weapons, really.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know that we necessarily need the fuel at this point, so let's prioritise getting those air chassis on board, because then we can go for a
We
knockout
could
blow.
try to close and engage him with the 160.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's run a... We've got some bombs on board, haven't we? Or
I mean, we
got any
could
bombs?
launch a small airstrike with bombs and then just try to charge the enemy carrier with our
Yeah,
gun.
I'm happy to do an... let's get a couple of out. We've got an
The only
Audi.
problem is we need to destroy those escorts first, or they're going to tear us apart.
True. How many IRs can we actually?
We've got a lot of IRs.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a
We can
Manta.
technically
Let's get a Manta.
They're only needlefish. We can technically just spam them to death.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start launching stuff to get things going on a strike.
Surface contact on radar bearing 025 range.
Right.
About 10,000.
So, Petrol is going up first to go for Storm. It's being followed by a Manta, which has got IRs and a bomb. If we want to run that in for a strike on the enemy carrier. We probably do also need to clear some of those ships.
I'd say we should hit the escorts first and then save our IR missiles for the carrier itself.
Yeah, we can... how many light bombs is it now? Is it now only a
Actually,
single
we
light bomb
can-
to kill a ship?
I don't know.
Ludendus, do you know?
I've only used medium bombs on ships. I've only used light bombs on ground.
I can do light bombs, but it's difficult. More difficult than medium bombs.
Yeah, we've only got light bombs. What about IRs?
We can just use the IRs and the needlefish.
IRs
They're
are
only
powerful
needlefish.
and easier to use.
Cool.
What is it, like 2 IRs to kill a needlefish?
Yes, 2.
Cool. I'll
Okay,
launch...
then let's kill the needlefish with the IRs and save the bombs for the carrier.
Yeah, right, I'll requeue A3, Ludendus, and then if you want to go for that.
Our torpedoes were defeated by noisemakers and they're coming back around.
That's fine, they're not a factor for us.
So I take A7.
For the petrol op, yes.
What do you want me to do?
Are you any good at IR missiles on ships, or did you want to do the petrol op and swap with Ludendus?
It is simply just locking and shooting. So I mean, what is there to do with it?
You have to think about the CVS. It will shoot down IR missiles.
Oh, I know.
Actually, do you want to jump in on Albatross 32 and start seeing if you can actually scout, so we know what these needlefish are, and we can strategize which ones we focus on?
32.
It's the Albatross to the
Roger.
west of the carrier.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see them from this range though.
Oh yeah, you can. So it's a swordfish. So 656 is a swordfish.
They have swordfish.
Yeah.
Great. Scanning ID 656.
Only just I was going to say, if the swordfish, just do it at the once. Oh, looks like we may be attracting.
Yep, we have enemy missile inbound.
654 looks like a needlefish.
Seawiz is armed.
654 identified as needlefish. Scanning his weapons. 654 identified as a missile AA and
Anti-air
a gun.
Okay, looks like the enemy ship is closing to us, so...
Carrier is also on the way. It's
yes,
coming closer
main gun
to
is
us.
armed, CSI. Can you see what the range is in terms of a strike? How far
Do you
out?
want me to try to hit him with the gun?
What's the
Range is...
I've got a range of 8 kilometers by the look of it. It's still out of range.
I got a range of 720 in closing. Fast.
Right.
I'm
Who's else?
scanning the other escorts with it.
Okay. Right, I'm taking the Mandarin. I'm so rusty with flying.
Okay, the one to its left is so our starboard, the starboard side needlefish. The one on our starboard side is a cruise missile needlefish. The I'm scanning the other one. I can't tell what it is. Missiles outbound. That's an AA missile.
Yeah, flares.
Cruise missile incoming.
Did that hit?
Unknown.
Sorry, do you know if I hit the carrier?
Checking. It doesn't look like it.
Ah, damn.
Actually, you did, barely. Not a lot of damage, but you did. See was just shooting at you.
Let's see if I can get out of that. I don't know if that might...
Okay, the other needlefish is a CWIS needlefish. Missile inbound.
Yeah, I'm rusty.
Second missile incoming. 2 of them. No, those are cruise missiles. 2 cruise missiles inbound. Cruise missile intercepted. Am I clear to try to hit him with a gun from this range, or do you think it's too far? He stopped at the
It's
moment.
too far. It's too far.
We have an enemy aircraft inbound. Looks like a Albatross.
Right, it looks like he wants to come in and have a tango. So let's start trying to close in on him.
Missiles incoming. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Hit on the deck. 75% hull integrity. We're starting repairs. Missile out. We need to start hitting back.
Yeah.
Enemy aircraft down.
Right.
Missiles
Do you
incoming.
okay, Ludendus, do you want to jump off that strike so you can help act?
Why
that-
should I
that-
want to?
If you want to finish, yeah. Right, CSI.
Shit,
Do you want
we're running aground. We're running aground.
to?
Do you need me?
I think we're.
We've just run aground, fellas.
No,
We're still
we're good. We're
maintaining
good.
speed,
We're
but,
good. We're good.
All right. Yep, we're moving. We're moving.
Okay, we're coming into
Another cruise missile incoming.
6 kilometers. That Manta looks like it's coming in for our Albatross AWACS.
Probably get it down. Missiles incoming. I'm gonna turn us broadside so our more of our Seawiz can engage.
Yep.
Manta is down on the deck.
Yeah, they're
Missile away on enemy aircraft.
No effect. I'm gonna try and lure that Manta into our Seawiz. Gonna hold fire with the birds. Hopefully I can get the Manta to follow me into the Seawiz.
Roger. Missile inbound. That's gonna hit us. Seawiz isn't wanting to engage it. Whoa, we're getting strafed.
I'm getting a razor bill up with some missiles.
Forward Seawiz is damaged.
Okay,
We got strafed.
hard to starboard.
Hard starboard dock. In fact, all port side weapons are damaged as well.
In which case, bring us about due south and run. What Seaweeds have we got left active? Rear Seaweeds is still armed, that's fine.
Missile inbound. Seawiz is tracking. Kill. Second missile incoming. Kill.
Just keep radar up.
We're getting strafed again.
Bird.
Bomb is cleared.
Right, I'm making a bit of a mess of this.
We're about to lose back left Seawiz.
Let's get that barge
We
out
need
of
to
here.
get shot out on that damn carrier.
Right. Run us south. Let's meet up with our aircraft production, and then we can get out of range of their attacks. Repair our ship.
Missile incoming.
Can you,
tracking.
can you turn right?
Turn to starboard. Turn starboard.
Turning starboard. We have a aircraft coming in again. We're getting strafed.
Yep. Should have some defensive assets coming up, and I've made a right pig's ear of this. Looks like that may be breaking off.
Save our AA missiles. We don't have a lot of them.
I know, but yeah, good.
They have switched targets to the island.
Do we have turrets?
We have a couple of missile turrets. That's one of them just gone. There's only two slots to build with, so
We just lost a turret.
that's fine. Let's see where it's. I built the missiles a few minutes ago, so that's fine. Do you want to bring the carrier to Dionysius?
Roger. Got one.
Yeah, I've set a heading now.
Albatross
Copy. Turning.
3-2 is getting
138.
low on fuel.
Yep, let's bring
Why
that
are
one
we?
down.
Why are we reverse? Who turned on reverse?
Not me.
Oh, that. I don't think that was me.
(138) set and locked, slowing down for that inbound aircraft.
Yeah, thank you.
We have enough fuel to recover the seal.
Yeah, it's got a
I don't think
fuel tank.
fuel is really much of a concern at the moment. Back right weapons are repaired, focusing on back left.
Brilliant, thank you. Okay, what have we got in terms of aircraft? So we've got a couple more albatrosses.
I'm shutting down our gun for now to save some power.
Yep. Thank you.
Which do you want me to focus on, CWIS or primary weapons?
CWIS, please. That'll keep us
Copy.
alive. Because we will probably find ourselves back under cruise missile threat fairly soon.
I hope they run out soon enough. Speaking of which, missile inbound.
On us or on the island?
Us, from the looks of it.
Do you want to turn north and get our active CWIS facing towards them?
We got rear CWIS active right now.
Are they both? Yep.
Scratch that. It's going for the island.
Yeah, I don't know if... that missile's not doing anything at this distance.
Our CWIS turret can just keep handling those missiles.
Yeah.
Because if it's one thing the AI like to do.
Right. That albatross is coming down.
CWIS is tracking on that missile. I think. I'd hope. It got it. It's facing the wrong way, though, in its default state. It's not turning towards the coast.
Is that a turret
What
loss?
just happened?
Or is that somebody else?
That's someone else, I think. No, we lost a razor bill. I think that's one of. That might have been Warrior. Warrior is in contact with an island at the moment. It looks like Queen Elizabeth is beelining it for the other enemy carrier right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right.
We need to bring ID-32 down. It's about to run out of fuel.
Yeah, it's in the pan to come down. I've just stopped the carrier.
Yeah.
Right. We're about to get a couple more mantas, and then we can start and actually send a strike package.
Roger that. We need to hit the enemy carrier from their port side though, because they have an extra CWIS on their starboard with that needlefish.
Yep. Right, well by the time... It's not going to take that long to actually get everything going, so let's start forming up our strike package.
We have a barge coming in.
Yeah, that's got the next couple of mantas.
Cool. It is offloading. ID 32 is on final.
Right.
And he's on the deck.
Cool, I'm getting the these mantas queued up for flare coverage.
Focus on repairing the CWIS, like front left, I think it is.
Okay. Do we still have visual from the island of the enemy carrier?
I don't think we do anymore. Hang on, let me look.
There's a lot of ships out there.
We're not seeing them from the bridge.
Right, well they won't have gone that far.
Do you want me to turn us around?
No. Let's stay where we are for now. Are we... Yep, we are in the process of launching aircraft. That's fine,
Okay,
it's just taking a
all
while.
weapon systems are repaired. Hull repair is underway.
Brilliant. Petrol. Let's land on the island.
A storm front that's blowing in.
What am I doing? Let's actually...
Enemy carrier is trying to take genetics.
Is it just sending yet more things at us?
Yeah, there is a vehicle on the sea.
What is going on?
We can smoke it with the CWIS turret if it gets on land.
Why does it seem like it's taking forever to get these aircraft? Oh, we've got bloody hold on deck on.
Okay, the
Ah, the first manta is just coming up now.
one of the turrets is lost.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Cruise missile snuck in before the CWIS could turn and engage it.
That's fine.
Do we want to rebuild it?
Yeah, let's go for another CWIS. There's plenty of. I think there's plenty of money sloshing around.
Copy.
Right, first manta is away. Does someone want to take that one on a strike to scout? Well done,
Yes,
Jono.
yes, I would like.
Yep. Lidendus, do you want to head up towards Tokamak and see if you can spot the enemy carrier?
Enemy missile inbound, intercepted by CWIS. Turret construction is underway again.
Brilliant. Thank you.
I'm ordering anti-air missiles on Elwood.
Brilliant. Looks like they're tangling with their AI aircraft. Ludendus, there's a manta ready for you to go scouting with.
Just a second.
Queen Elizabeth is attempting to outflank an enemy carrier at the moment. turret is rebuilt on genetics. I believe we do have an enemy C unit inbound, because that missile immediately picked a target.
Brilliant. Is it actually tracking, or is it just exploding?
I don't know. Because it immediately tracked something. Can't tell what. I'm going to briefly check the CWIS turret to see.
So I'm in Manta 735. Should I go north?
Yes. Last known
Yep,
position is in
we have seals inbound from the water.
Brilliant. Do what you can.
I'm gonna wait. I have to wait till they get on shore because oh wait.
Oh, carrier.
carrier.
Ludendus due west. Due west. It looks like they've left their escorting needlefish behind and have decided.
Cruise missile inbound. That's on the island still.
On the west is Enterprise.
Yes. See aside. Do you want to?
Is tracking someone else.
What do you want me to do?
Do you want to jump out and direct Ludendus and myself towards the enemy carrier?
I'm
Roger. Stand by. Hang on. Ludendus, you got. Let's see. You're gonna turn heading 233. It's right below you.
Eiffel.
I'm incoming. If you can stick around and act for flare cover.
Okay.
Is there a crew? Yeah, we've got Enterprise and ships as well.
Needle. The escorts are with the Enterprise still. It's got a missile needlefish.
Should I think one of the escorts?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did we just lose? An albatross.
Oh,
Another albatross.
that was me.
Oh shit.
I thought you were in the Manta, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in Manta.
So how did-
I was not
We're
really under
gonna lose
attack
a
by the...
turret. We're gonna lose a turret. There's 2 missiles inbound. Nope, that was a whiff.
Yeah.
CWIS is still intercepting missiles. But they keep intercepting our IRs from the coast.
That's fine.
Nexus, you have eyes on?
I do.
Copy that.
Uh,
Ludendus,
Oh,
you're
miss him. I
with
miss him,
your
miss him.
current one, turn heading 273.
Understood.
right. Wait for their CWIS to engage me. Missiles off.
Hits, good hits. Carriers at half health. Oh, IR turret just destroyed an enemy ground unit on the shore.
Brilliant. If you don't feel like you're actually being particularly effective, do jump out and come and join one of these albatrosses and help with the strike.
I'm going for the carrier, not for the...
I am monitoring, is what I'm
I'm
doing.
going for the carrier, not for the escort, correct?
Yeah, so am I.
The carrier is currently at half, so yeah, we can sink it. Our island defenses are still holding on, so...
Brilliant. Yeah, there are some seals and the like on the island, but you look like you're doing a great job. Are you in an albatross, Ludendus, or is that another Manta?
Yes, we have no Mantas on the air, in the air.
Okay. Cool.
Our CWIS turret is being attacked by enemy seals.
That's fine. Do what you can to hold them off. Missile, missile, missile on Ludendus.
Evaded. Beginning attack 1. Rifle.
Rifle.
Good hits, good hits. Enemy carrier is nearly finished. One more hit will do it. Both escorts are down.
Oh, I got hit.
That's fine.
Our island is safe. The enemy is not able to hit it with their ground units. All of them were destroyed.
Right.
Oh, we do have a Manta.
I've got an Albatross running in, but feel free to jump into that Manta as well, Videndus.
We just lost a turret to a missile.
That's fine. Feel free to. Do you want to throw another one back up? If there's money.
Enemy carrier is off screen. I think it sank. Checking the feed.
Brilliant, thank you.
Enemy carrier down. We did it. It's just gone. Check the feed.
I see aircraft in the air.
Majestic
aircraft.
killed carrier. Majestic killed enemy carrier.
I killed it with the Seawiz turret. Well,
Okay.
scratch one.
Shall we go in what do we want to do then? Now, chaps.
Okay, aircraft identified as friendly.
I'd say we should continue to push into Enterprise's territory.
Okay. Do you want to get the carrier heading northeast? Let's go up to Avernus and steal their warehouse island, and then we can maybe start.
Copy. Get me a heading real quick.
045.
045I.
Okay. What have we got in the air? What do we want to do with it?
Say most of our aircraft should come back for now.
Yep, but we can use the Manta to go clear some ship. Actually, there shouldn't be anything at Tokamak. So let's.
If we land the petrol, we can use it to take Tokamak.
We have
need
another
Tokamak.
we have another petrol on board, so it might actually be faster just to launch that one.
Yeah, but
Heading set 045.
we should land now.
Okay. Yep. Sorry. Hold position with the carrier, please. Let this petrol land.
Reducing speed.
I will throw out another seal, so there's another one ready. This Manta can also push up.
Hull repairs are still underway. We just passed 77%.
Brilliant. That's good.
Hull fuel is now passing 3/4. Want to order up some more fuel from that factory? We got plenty of cash to spare, especially after that killer you kill.
Yeah. Okay. If it wasn't for the fact that I knew we still had some air, actually we really don't have. We did burn a lot of our aircraft on that strike, but that's fine.
Do you think the AI would have set up defenses on Tokamak by now?
If it did, they should have auto despawned when we killed them because we
Do we have a albatross, or not an albatross, but a petrol inbound for that?
we have a petrol. Yeah, I'm just cycling the next petrol up to.
ID 27 is about.
So are all AI carriers
50
gone?
kilometers away.
Nope. There's one more left. We've just got the first kill.
That last enemy carrier just took the force shield of magma. They're between Cerberus and Magna right now.
Okay.
I think we
You
should.
can get the
honestly turn back
carrier.
in.
You can get the carrier underway again.
We just lost an albatross.
I don't think that was one of ours.
We are underway, full throttle. Actually, scratch that. We got a seal that's barely even a kilometer away.
It's
Do we
fine.
wanna wait for it, or are we just gonna leave it
No,
here?
we can leave it be. We can send a petrol to pick it up in a moment.
Copy. Then order it to stop so it doesn't waste fuel. It doesn't have a lot.
I've just done that. Right. So I've got the petrol ops running automatically. What do you guys want to do? Because we can go help at Cerberus, we can try and sneak around it and start striking enemy carrier.
Yeah, let's just run petrol drops into the Enterprise Islands and then go help our sister ships.
Because we've got aircraft. Let's actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send Albatross 720 round. If someone wants to jump into that, and there's also a Manta as well, also available. We can go and help assist.
Hull is at 80%.
I'm taking a Manta and do some damage.
Brilliant. CSI, did you also want to jump in another Manta?
For what purpose?
Go and strike the enemy.
Sure, why not?
ID 787, just west of Tokamak.
787, taking control. Do you want me to just let it fly its own heading for now, or?
No, we should probably expedite so that we can get there on a time to actually be helpful.
Roger, Master.
Ludendus, are you happy to overfly Cerberus? I think they've cleared the ships. That's a direct bearing 332.
332.
Roger.
CSI 341.
341, turning.
I've just ordered some of our albatrosses to probably fly into each other. Oh no, they're...
Flying, heading 341, full throttle.
There is a hostile aircraft up over Cerberus, but you're probably just going to buzz straight past it. The carrier is just the other side of the island.
Do you want me to hit the bomb
Cerberus
first?
has enemy vehicles, so fly high.
Just go for the carrier.
Is that the carrier right there? I can't tell what that is.
If it's effectively at your 1 o'clock, that's probably the carrier.
I see swordfishes, but I see a lot of lights out there. Yep, carrier in sight. Tracking. I'm gonna get closer first.
That's fine. There's also a strike wave coming out from Warrior.
Copy.
Missile, missile, missile. Ludendus.
That would have been too late.
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
My missiles are out. Preparing the bomb.
Rifle.
You're going for the swordfish.
Bombs away.
I think yours got distracted by the aircraft, Ludendus.
Enemy carrier hit.
IRs have redirected. Don't know where they're going.
90%.
Albatross 720 is available if you want to run that one in.
Sending 787 back to carrier.
Back to friendly carrier. That looks like who have you sent it back to?
Bomb away.
Looks like a Warrior is going for laser cats. Suggest you... Have we got anything with a camera nearby? You may want to jump into Manta 792 and watch Operation Laser Cats.
Copy. Start slowing down slightly. Because we're about to run into the island.
That's really cool. And that'll probably be the... Yeah. There we go. Good kill.
Oh. It's over.
Nice work.
So, what do we do?
Laser cats, nice.
So I'd like to, if we have players on, to try my format.
Which VC do we all want to meet in?
VDD.
Everyone want to move to Group 3? Go meet up with the Reapers?
It's basically just go hit the carrier, which technically is how the game is set up, but I thought it'd be interesting if you had like a small island count, something like maybe 7 or 8 islands in addition to the warehouses, and you're jockeying to capture islands, and like each island essentially is a point, and the team with the most points at the end of the match would win. It's also shorter, so those of you who are in Europe don't have to stay up as late. I was thinking about like a 90-minute, similar to like, you know, a football match, a 90-minute limit. I don't know if there's any interest in something like that.
I think about 2 hours would be better, but
Probably.
yeah. And if I were doing it, I would say it's island shields. Rather
Oh,
than
but it's not
islands.
points. Interesting. But then how? See, the idea also was that you'd recapture islands. So from the enemy, I guess, do you get the same 3 shield points, or do you just get 1 point when you capture it from the enemy?
Oh, you counted it. I mean, the way we've sort of thing we've considered in the past is you do it on island count and use the carrier health in a tiebreaker or something like that.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, you get to the end of the timer and then it's and of course if you lose the carrier, then you obviously don't get any points. But
Or I was thinking you have like a simulated, more advanced Sea Whiz that would be unable to be struck with bombs and missiles and such, but would still be prey to, you know, torpedoes, 160 gun, something like that, 120, 20 mil gun. There's lots of ways you could do it.
yeah,
But I don't know if there'd be any interest in that, or if you guys just want to do a regular PvP, whatever. Just a thought.
it might be. Might be interesting to put a time limit and say, "Oh, the carrier's still alive at the end of the time limit. It's done on island shield count." Might change people's target priorities. Talking of island counts, were we going to score up? I don't know if point doesn't appear to be here.
No, we had to leave.
I have to. Yeah, I guess we'll have to make a note of who achieved what in this, and
So I believe it was Delta Fleet got the first ship, and I think the first AA kill. I think. Did I see you guys get the first island, or did that actually go to?
we got the first island.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe we did.
We also
No,
got
I think
the
it was
first...
a carrier 1. Like a few
You
seconds.
were leading when I looked at the progress bars,
Yeah, we got it hours away just a few seconds before they did.
and I
Yeah,
believe you
gotcha.
also got the 3 shield just before. You were 3/4 captured when I released the bots for ours, so I assume you got the 3 shield.
3 and 4 shield. Yeah.
Shield.
And then Delta Fleet took the carrier as well. So I think that's 3 apiece from the agreed scoring in advance. Unless you start deducting points from aircraft loss and the like.
We did lose the first aircraft.
In which case I think that's a Delta Fleet win.
I thought it was a special mention. I didn't hear anything about negative points. I just heard...
I did wonder if we should have self-destructed an aircraft off the deck at the start of the match, but I thought that was a little too cheesy. But I would certainly say that we made a bit of a mess of taking on the AI carrier. It's a little
We've done
embarrassing.
some shenanigans down there.
Yeah. Let's just say our CWIS systems, both on the island and on our carrier, did quite a lot of good work.
I mean, I did kill the carrier with the CWIS turning on it, so.
I was going to say, it's surprised that it took a while, so long to die after we dropped the IRs on it, but that makes sense. Yeah,
It literally just got a sliver of health on the bullets out of travel.
I'm happy to keep going till about 11 o'clock UK time, so about an hour and 20. So if you want to do
I
something,
got other stuff to do, so I'll talk to you later.
Great, sailing with you.
Just going to stop my recording.